keep our fingers twisted cause financially we straight. I feel like Bill Withers, every day's a lovely day. I feel like Ace Boogie when he first started getting paid. My nigga B-Mans was the first one to believe in the bitch, while these other niggas was out here selling dreams to a bitch. I'm trying to put my family on, I had to believe in my shit. I lost friend after friend, I got too deep in this shit. That's how I go, that's how I be. But you gotta make those sacrifices just to take care of your team, nigga. Yeah, big steppers. I don't wait on nobody, no, nigga, never, yeah, big stepper. I get it out the mud on my own or whatever, nigga. Yeah, big stepper. I don't wait on nobody, no, nigga, never, yeah, big steppers. I get it out the mud on my own or whatever, nigga.
So good afternoon, AB. What's up?
What's up with it?
You know nothing much, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited because I finally got you on my show.
I'm excited as well.
How you feeling? How's your day been today?
It's been a day. It's
Been
been
a
a
day.
good day. But
Any
it's
new
been a day.
music done today? Any new music done today?
Actually, today I got a mix back for a new track. So no new music has been created today, but new music has been presented to me today
Okay.
at its final stage.
So I did let everybody know I met AB at the Wave at the Ocean Shark Bar hosted by Poetic City. I'm sitting there chilling. Everybody did their acts. I used to be taking pictures, but this day I didn't have my camera out. And then here she come, got a braid. You know what I'm saying? She hop on the mic. She was looking nervous because I saw her speaking to my cousin, DJ Liddy. And she was looking at my nerves like, he like, nah, you got it. So I'm looking at him, I'm looking at her. I said, well, we finna see what she got. I thought she was gonna sing or something or do a poem or something. And then she get on there, like, what's up with it? I think she said the men left the building or the ladies left the building. Somebody left the building, one of the demographics. But she said, but she finna turn this thing up. And do y'all know she turned this thing up? I'm talking about, she started giving us bars on bars on bars. I instantly became a fan. To where it's like, okay, I got to get some type of information from you tonight. So I got the Instagram. I was like, what's your Instagram? I heard boom, boom. I said, all right, cool. She didn't know she wasn't expecting nothing. Because I showed her hit out of nowhere like, hey, I'm trying to do this. I got the series I'm doing. I need you on my show. I need you on my show. You know what I'm saying? And she came through like, no, that sound dope. Boom, boom, boom. And here we are. I got that girl AB on the show.
Here we are. I'm from Oklahoma City, born and raised, Eastside May, do 7. I'm from the block.
What high school did you go to?
I graduated from Millwood.
Millwood, so you a Falcon. What year you coming out?
Falcon, 2011.
Oh, we 2011 also.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's been 10 years since we've been out of high school.
Don't remind me that, though.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? It's that time. I thought the same thing, like, wait a minute, I'm really been out of high school for 10 years.
Man, it don't feel like it, do
It don't feel like it at all. I'm like,
nah.
Man, what in the world? Like, can't be. Was you in the choir or anything at Millwood?
I was in a band.
You was in a band?
In a
What'd you
band.
play?
I was band geek. I played the trumpet.
The trumpet?
Yeah.
Was you Satchmo on that thing?
Man, I was getting it in.
You was, man?
I was second trumpet.
Ooh.
Well, I was third trumpet that moved as a second trumpet. Never first, but I did my thing.
So you low-key could read music a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
That's something I couldn't do. Something my brother couldn't do.
But could you play?
Yeah, I was in percussion.
Oh, okay.
I was in percussion. I couldn't do the xylophone. I couldn't wrap my mind around it.
So you was Nick Cannon in it?
Low-key, I was. When that movie came, I was in 6th grade when that movie was around. It came out, and I related to him. I said, that's me. I can play it. I just can't read this junk. So I was definitely on some Nick Cannon. When is the first time you wrote your first rhyme?
Probably when I was like 9.
9?
Like 9.
Do you remember it?
Kinda. I actually do. So me and my cousin, he actually do music too. He a OKC artist. His name is B-Mez.
Mm-hmm.
And he did this little thing, and I kind of he gonna probably kick my ass for saying this, but I kind of ghost wrote a little bit of it for him. And it said, you can tell that my favorite money green, because that's the color of big money. Give it to me now. I don't know what the fuck. but yeah, that was like the first bar that was written that I can remember. I don't remember all my other ones, but yeah, I started writing when I was like 9, doing poetry and stuff.
Wow.
And
So you've been writing rhymes since 9, and you've been ghostwriting since 9.
yeah.
What kind of stuff? Damn, that ain't talented and gifted. I don't know what it is to be ghostwriting. I didn't even know what ghostwriting. I didn't even know I could do something for somebody like that.
We used to, I used to make my cousins and my brother like play games where we would see who could write the songs, write a hit song the fastest in the shortest amount of time.
Wow.
And we would just go back and forth and then compare our raps to each other and see who had the best one. And I used to always be like, no, you know my shit the best. Because I was the only female. I was with all dudes.
Right,
so I always
right.
had to compete with dudes. Like.
Right. That's what's up. So you got any siblings?
Mm-hmm.
How many siblings you got?
So I got 2 big brothers and I got a big sister.
Okay.
I'm the youngest.
Oh, you the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby. Yeah.
Any of them out rapping you?
You said what?
Is any of them out rapping you?
Shh. Hell no. Hell to nah.
Hey, I feel that 'cause I wish my brother would. I ain't gonna lie. My brother did catch me athletically though, so I can't even. We're just a year apart, and he taller than me, so.
They got other talents, you know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get some of my brother. I feel
Right.
you. I
Leave
feel
that
you.
to me.
But I'm the oldest though. You the baby, so. Yeah, so it's a difference. You caught them. My brother didn't catch it, but he caught me athletically. Everything else, he ain't catching me. It is what it is. So what exactly inspired you though to want to even rap, to write?
So my mom, she had a best friend. His name was Patrick, and when we were younger, he just used to do so much shit with us, like just kept us just culturally involved in just art and all type of art stuff. And he took us to this place called Sankofa, and Sankofa was like a really hot poetry bar in Dallas. And I remember he took us there one night, and Erykah Badu was there, her and her band. And I heard somebody do poetry for the first time, and I just fell in love with that shit. Like, damn, like, and I was so young, and I just was like, it just hit me. Like, somebody this young really shouldn't even understand this shit, like,
Right.
and understand these feelings, but it just hit me. So I just was like, man, everything that I felt, you know what I'm saying, I just used to always write it down. Like, I used to always journal and just write down my day, or just come up with a rap, come up with a poem, and it just shit, it started from there.
Yeah, nigga, we up. I can't even hear or see you motherfuckers right now. I'm so in my zone, you hear me? In my lane, doing my thing, nigga. Yeah, I can't be sitting around, hoping to wait, and I'm turning thoughts into action, nigga, manifestation. Lil' Rose grew from the concrete, now it's rose petals at my feet. That girl lay beat, but handle shit like a G. My whole life I had problems, way too many problems.
Keep my fingers twisted cause financially we straight. I feel like Bill with us every day's a lovely day. I feel like Ace Boogie when he first started getting paid. My nigga Beam Nash was the first one to believe in the bitch, while these other niggas was out here selling dreams to a bitch. I'm trying to put my family on, I had to believe in my shit. I lost friend after friend, I got too deep in this shit. That's how I go, that's how I be. But you gotta make those sacrifices just to take care of your team, nigga. Yeah, big steppers. I don't wait on nobody, no, nigga, never, huh? Yeah, big stepper, I get it out the mud on my own or whatever, nigga. Yeah, big stepper. I don't wait on nobody, no, nigga, never, huh? Yeah, big steppers, I get it out the mud on my own or whatever, nigga.
Cold. I'm like, the only thing I can see it need done to it is mix real good. Just need some mixing to it.
Yeah.
The beat cold. I wouldn't give these dope track. A real dope track. It's an A-list track.
Thank
I'm
you.
saying
I appreciate that.
I wouldn't mess up an A-list track like that, or even try to remake it or anything.
Yeah.
I look at you as a genius, but there's only certain people I look at people like that. So, because the fact I hear you spitting stuff, and I'm just like, how are you thinking of this type of stuff in your head? What's going on in the head of her? You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. People's like it's just something special. You know what I'm saying? Like you got something special. Like how you like with no effort, you just flowing. Like for me, I'm hearing you, just your flow, your delivery, your stage presence, and then your bars, your lyrics. All of it makes sense. All of it is believable, and it's crazy. And how long have you been performing in the city?
So I did my first performance like maybe 3 months ago, and I didn't perform for like a month, and then I've been just doing a couple of open mics and shit, and had one like headliner performance like so for the past 2-3 months.
If you don't know her name yet, after all this and after you hear her, you gonna know her name at that point. I promise.
I appreciate that.
Because that was me. I didn't know your name. I didn't know you.
See?
And you said it in one of your bars.
All you had to do is take the time out to listen.
That's all I did. I listened. And I became a fan ever since. I promise you, I'm a big fan. I be blasting your music like, yeah. They better be glad I got my subs in because my daughter's only 3 and 1, so I don't want to bust the eardrums. But you know what I'm saying? I will blast it, but when they get older, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna blast it. And people do separate men and women when it come to MCs. They rarely put them on the same breath and the same platforms. Shoot, I'm telling you now. Y'all heard it from me first, King Thomas. You know what I'm saying? She up there with the men when it comes to being an MC. Like, that's just as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no, well, she got this good hype song. She got, no. I feel like you're very versatile.
I appreciate that because a lot of times I feel like with music is like, it's a unisex thing. So when people be like, oh, you good for a female? I be like, nah, motherfucker, I'm good.
Right,
You hear me? Like, I'm not competing with no females. I'm competing with y'all.
Right.
So, shit. And I feel like it should just be that straight bar. Like, I feel like it's just time for people to just be genuine to they craft. Like, fuck putting out some shit because it's hot. Fuck putting out and doing all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the most perfect woman and shit. And a lot of times I feel like, especially in this generation and like what they want as a female artist now, they expect you to just be this top tier female with the more so of the looks, not even the talent. And I'm like, man, fuck all that. Like, I'm just coming how I'm coming. And that's why, like, I even said shit, I get dressed for shows, but I'm not about to throw on no heels. I throw on some heels when I'm going to the club trying to catch a dude, but I'm not doing that to perform. I'm being comfortable. I'm coming with a jumpsuit on.
Right. For real. Which, I did catch you in the jumpsuit, though. But for real, but it's funny because here you are, you being real, you being raw with it, but that comes across in your music. And I feel like that's rare. And in Oklahoma, we know how Oklahoma is. You've been here your whole life, so you know how, as far as support system and then people uplifting their talents, well, talented people, you know what I'm saying, people really don't do it. Because people want to gravitate to this group and like, no, we want to push them. We really ain't trying to, I'm friends with them. I don't know you, so we ain't trying to push you. Forget that. I ain't know this woman from Adam, and I'm a fan now. I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest, because she probably got a bigger fan out there than me, but I'm catching them. Just let you know, I'm catching them.
Nah, I mean, with that, I feel like it's so many dope people here in Oklahoma, but the only problem is everybody want to be first. Like, fuck being first. Just do you. Like, your time, when it's your time, it's your time. Like, nobody can ever steal your time, your place, your moment. None of that shit. So just stay true to your craft and true to yourself and just push yourself. And people they gonna fuck with it. And I feel like now Oklahoma is coming to a place where they are supporting artists more than what they used to, because it's all about a wave, you know what I'm saying? It's all about who's popping, who's popular, who got the most fans, who got the most streams, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? For people to even check you out now. Like, I don't even look at my streams. I've never looked at them. I don't give a fuck to. Like, because when I go places, just like how you said, you know what I'm saying, you really enjoy my music. Shit, when I go places, like, out by myself or anywhere and somebody notice me and be like, yo, you doing your thing, like that's cool with me. I don't give a fuck about nothing else besides that.
Yeah.
And that's what keep me going and say, you know what I'm saying, like let me go ahead and drop something new. But at the same time, since we've been raw and uncut, a lot of people dick riders, like people they want to jump on what's big. They want to jump on who got the most this, and it's like, nah.
Right.
I'm fucking with people that was fucking with me when I was getting 2 downloads a month. I got 5 people on Spotify or 7 people on motherfucking iTunes. That's who I'm rocking with. People that I notice that's like, I'm at every show, I'm at this, I'm doing this. Right. And that's when because I ain't even gonna say like when or if I blow, like it's all a matter of time. I know it's gonna happen. I feel it. Like it's gonna happen.
I feel it too. That's why I help him jump and get you.
He said, I'm being first.
Give him be the first one.
I mean.
No, for real though. But that's real though. All that's real. And that's I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, if y'all when y'all listen to her raps is just as pure. And that's what it is. You pure. You know what I'm saying? You genuine and you're sincere. Like you can tell you're not trying to be everybody else. You've been your own person. You know what I'm saying? Literally. That's
all you can be, man, in life is stay true to yourself. Cause people feel that vibe. They gonna respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's in me. It's not on me. So people, they gonna feel like if I was up here trying to, you know what I'm saying, wear some booty shorts and some 6-inch heels and twerk for y'all be like, hell nah, she looks super uncomfortable.
She trying to, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say, oh, she trying to be like
Cardi
this or somebody.
Yeah.
Meg, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So it's good that you.
And no offense to nobody that do that, but you can tell who natural at it. Right. Shit, Megan, that's natural at that shit.
Right.
That's your stilo.
Right.
I ain't.
Right.
It's not mine.
Right.
That's yours.
Right.
You know?
Look, still look good, but I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel it though.
It ain't about trying shit. Look, I ain't ran track since high school, bro. Mm-hmm. My knees don't work like that no more. Shit.
Hey, we ain't even 30 yet. Hey.
Make some noise for DJ Kevo. This artist coming to the stage next. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I haven't heard her music. I heard one freestyle. But the reason why I wanted her to feature, because I did check her out before I reached out. But so many people like told me about her. It was like, yo, you need to feature AB, like you need to get AB on the show. So I brought AB to the show. So please show your love and tap in with her, make some noise for that girl, AB.
So, during your career, is there anything you had to overcome to, you know what I'm saying, to keep yourself motivated to choose hip hop as a career path?
Yeah, just growing into just like staying in my own lane. Like, that's pretty much it. Because, like I said, I came into this game with the full intentions of being nothing but a ghostwriter. Like, I didn't plan on becoming an artist. Somebody pushed me to be an artist. And it was like, yo, I think you should put your music out first, and then people gonna recognize your music, and then, you know, they gonna understand that you're a good writer. And then after that, the people are gonna come. They gonna come to you. They gonna flock to you, and they gonna wanna buy songs. And me doing my first project, all the music I put out for myself, these aren't songs that I wrote for other artists. These are songs strictly that I was like, if I'm gonna put my own music out, I'm gonna make sure it's music that genuinely I wanna put out, that's genuinely for myself. You know what I'm saying? So everything I put out so far is just shit that I like literally just wrote up like for me, you know, and just for what I'm doing as an artist. Right. So that was just my biggest thing, was just being able to just get over that fear of presenting myself as an artist and just putting myself in that spotlight, because shit, I mean, the spotlight, sometimes that shit can be kind of like, yeah, I don't know how people gonna take this shit.
Right.
But I mean, so far it's been good, you know.
So let's talk about some of the tracks that I got downloaded on my Apple Music. You got In My Bag, Life on Top, and No Hype. Yes. Life on Top was my favorite, but I'm gonna be honest with you, No Hype been getting the most plays out of me this past week. Cause was that a freestyle or did you write that out?
So, no hype, literally. So my project is Moral of the Story, and no hype and Life on Top was not supposed to be on Moral of the Story. I literally wrote no hype the night before the final session of like the mix down for Moral of the Story. And I just was thinking like, no hype just came out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking. I was just like, man, forget this. If people don't appreciate this shit, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Without my talent was life. And I was just like, man, let me write this shit down. And so I just started writing. And then I just went online just like seeing some shit I could groove to because I only wrote like a couple of verses of it in the chorus. And I just went to like just going through beats, and I found a beat, and I was like, yeah, let me finish this off real quick. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even no rush. I didn't even plan on putting it on the project, but when I finished it and I recorded it, that was my first take doing that song. I never practiced it, nothing. It was literally like I finished writing it right before he got there. And then when it was time for him to set up and stuff, I was like, you bring your mic with you? And he was like, yes. I was like, hey, let me record this real quick. And I recorded that shit, and I was like, man, fuck that. I'm dropping this song first. And so I just end up doing a video to that song, like, just doing a video to it.
That is crazy. Because the way you flown it, because you spitting, and the way you flown it, it seemed like, man, it's like, I wonder if this is a freestyle, and she just laid it down. So you saying it's been one take, it explains why it felt like it could have been a freestyle, or because you just like, all right, I really ain't processed, but hey, I'm finna just, however I'm feeling, this how it's gonna come out.
Man.
And you can feel that, you hear that. How did you come up with the line, slide, Millie rock, then rest? You saying rest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why that's just so cold to me. It's like it sets up my, you know what I'm saying, my little jig. I want to sway with it. You know what I'm saying? How did you come up with that line? Like,
man, like I really don't even remember. It was just like shit. I just want to put people inside of a mood where they felt good. Like I was telling the story. Like the whole song was really just telling the story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm making y'all vibe. I'm making y'all feel good. Like, but at the same time, like I really got my shit to talk. Like y'all gonna have to appreciate my talent. And I was actually looking at that show, Black as Fuck, and I remember that it was an episode. Have you ever watched that before? Damn, you gotta now you gotta go back and watch it so you can understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, cool.
So on one of the episodes, like literally Kenya was so mad because another artist, or not artist, but another filmmaker, he had put out this film and it wasn't all that. And then like the critics, they hyped it up. And then, you know, as black artists, it's up to us to be able to critique each other without us getting offended, just so we can be able to progress, and now we can have our own awards, we can have our own shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Without people that don't understand our culture and understand what the fuck we putting out, to be able to tell us what's good and what's not. Right. So I just felt some type of way, like, man, like I was feeling some type of way about just putting my music out, and then I seen that shit and I was like, man, that's real shit. Like we are the talent. Like we do everything. Like everything literally be starting with us. And so I really felt like, shit, all these awards, anything, people hyping people up, like I said, people, all the dick riding, all this other stuff, like, nah, man, without my talent, nigga, you wouldn't be sitting up here dancing in the club. Without my talent, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be watching shit on TV. Without this shit, nigga, you not watching no games. If it's no NBA players, you know what I'm saying, you're not watching that shit. You gonna watch an empty court? Yeah, so without our talent, what's life? And that's what I meant by that shit. So, nah, I don't need y'all's awards for no hype, nigga, because I am the hype. So,
and it's funny because a lot of, being black out here trying to do things, it gets like that. But even worse, it be on people that's bringing us down. I'm saying, even though people want to talk about the masses and like, it's them, but it be us because it start with us.
It can be, and it can be any and everybody. But at the end of the day, like to any person that has something raw to give, anything, you know what I'm saying, a God-given gift, you know what I'm saying, use that shit to the fullest, because without you, there is no entertainment. There is no, it ain't no show without a performer. So I feel like, sometimes performers and people with crafts, they don't get as much respect for what they give. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I felt like that. And I was like, for my first song, this might be a little a little too much, but
no hype. That's the main one I play all the time. And this is white dude. he asked me if you had it on Spotify. I said, I don't know if she got it on Spotify. I just know she got it on Apple. And then you said it earlier that you got music on Spotify, so now I gotta let them know, like,
Yeah, I'm
it's
on
on Spotify.
everything.
Yeah. On every platform, she on everything. So now we know that.
Yeah.
But now, no hype got my attention. Where it's just like I'm like, nah, listen to her. Boom. Like, that's the one I'm gonna play. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I think that's my favorite now. But the one that was my favorite was Life on Top. Let's talk about Life on Top. How'd you come up with that one?
Yeah. Life on Top, that I think, I don't know if that's my favorite song that I've wrote, because I got so much shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy because, like, if y'all feeling what I put out thus far, I know y'all gonna love what I got to give to y'all next. Like,
I am.
like, I just know y'all gonna love this shit next.
Mm-hmm.
But Life on Top, that was a last minute song too, which is crazy because I literally, with Life on Top, I just was jotting down notes and stuff. We was going over the last portion, the moral of the story, and I just was thinking of just the fruits of my labor. Like, after all this is done, like, something got to come from this. So I was just thinking future-wise, like, after I put the project out, after, you know what I'm saying, after everything come, the deals, everything that's going to come from the music, you know, I was just thinking about that. Because right now, I mean, everything ain't just glitter and gold, you know what I'm saying? We here. But I was thinking for when it is, like, this is how I'm about to be feeling like, we going up.
Right.
So that's what made me write Life on Top, was just me thinking about the aftermath of what I'm doing now, how hard I'm working, and all the money spent, all the time spent, the effort put in on this shit. I was just like, man, it's all gonna pay off. So, and I was just thinking of the payoff date. Like, let me go ahead and just motivate myself. So I actually listen to Life on Top a lot. And that's why I put my grandpa on the first one. My grandpa preached on the beginning of it. Yeah, that's actually my grandpa. That's actually a recording. My grandpa was a bishop, a recording of him from 1994. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, one.
I popped his tape in, and I just recorded a part of it that I liked, and I was like, oh man, and just something just was like, man, I should put this on there, and it just all flowed together so easily. So.
Wow, that's tight. That's tight though.
Thank you.
Life on Top seems like it can be an anthem.
Man.
It seems like it can be an anthem, almost like Meek Mill's song. Cause everybody, especially at football game, everybody play his song. I feel like that can be a anthem with something. You know what I'm saying? To where when somebody's celebrating, people got their glasses up. That'll be the one.
That's the winner's anthem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I feel like this can be like everybody like, yeah, hey, toast to this. And I don't even drink, but give me a glass, I hold it up. I toast with you. I let somebody else sip it though. But that Life on Top, I feel like that can be a good, especially for the culture.
Yeah.
I feel like that can be an anthem. Like you seem like a legendary person already, and you're only 27.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But because you have this aura about you, and you have this vintage 90s feel about you, to where it just seemed like, hey, we got to handle this with care, because this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got too many people down here that we can stamp OKC on their back, and then they can have that on their back, city on their back, and go. You seem like you got a strong enough back to carry the city to the top.
Man, I appreciate that, for real.
For real, like, I truly feel that way. So besides being an MC, is there anything in your life that you felt you'd be trying to pursue as far as a career? Like, any other dreams?
So, I was actually a hairstylist. I still do hair, a little here and there. But that's pretty much it. I'm like such a hands-on, artsy-ass person. Like, I don't see myself working a 9 to 5.
Right.
It ain't me.
Right.
I've done it.
Right.
I be like, fuck this job. Like,
right.
No offense, because we need people to work them 9 to 5s. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. We need y'all, because I still got to go do stuff and run errands and shit. And,
Right.
But my life path is
Right.
just not that. So I went to school. I changed my major like 100 times. Like, but for the most part, like I feel like I'm just born to create. Like, even if it's not music, you know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking of some shit. Like, I'm always thinking of different ideas or how to do this or making something with my hands, doing some type of craft work. Like, so I'm just like, if I'm good enough to, you know what I'm saying, where people will buy it, then shit, I'm sell it.
Right, right. And I see it being sold too. I really do see it being sold. So where do you see your career as being an MC, hip hop artist, entrepreneur, all these skills that you're exercising? Where do you see it actually taking you?
Shit, up to the top. Like, I feel like I put so much work in, just so much time, shit, money, all that into it. Like, it's just a lot. I put all of me inside of what I do, so it can only be so much that's gonna come back. Universe got to give it back. I mean, it's just a, you know, it's a law of attraction thing. What I give is what I'm gonna get. So,
What's your best interest for anyone close to you?
You said my best interest?
For anyone close to you, for your career, like anybody close to, like you, are you doing this for somebody, or you want to make sure that somebody close to you good?
Yeah, I have a daughter. I have a daughter. My daughter is, her name is Cuba. I do this for my daughter. I do this for my mom, shit, for my brothers, for my nephews, for my niece, like, for my family, my sisters. Like, I do this shit for my family, for the people that I'm close to. I do this shit for my city. Like, I do this shit for the neighborhood I grew up in. Like, I want to be able to give back. Like, that's one thing about me is I love giving. I've always been a giver. Like, I don't give a shit if I got $20. If I see somebody holding their hand out for 10, I'm, shit, fuck around, throw you 15. Like, I just want to be able to leave something that my daughter can be proud of, something that her kids can eat off of. You know what I'm saying? I just want my family to be straight. I want to build generational wealth. I want that shit to pass down. And I want to leave something behind that's going to mark my stamp on this earth. Like, music never dies, especially, you know what I'm saying, like, good music. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that when I do leave, people going to remember me by my acts, and people going to remember me by what the hell I stood for. And shit, my music, like, so that's what I do it for.
I believe that too. I believe you can. You say you putting the city on your back. I feel like you're a strong enough person to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already one thing to have your family on your back, but then take on a whole city, taking on a whole state, to where you blow up, people looking at you the way Brooklyn look at Jay-Z.
Man, and I can't wait. Like,
you know
shit, I be thinking, like, future shit. Like, I don't want to just get on to be, like, just this, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga that just got money. Like, that ain't shit. Money go. Like, I want to do shit like, it's schools. It's shit on the east side, like, right now. Like, it's hella abandoned buildings. Why? You know what I'm saying? We could be building up shit in our community and different things, you know what I'm saying, just for the next generation, like, give them something to look at. Like, motherfuckers always move outside of the city to put their kids in better schools. Why not build better schools in the areas we grew up in? I want to be able to give back as an alumni, you know what I'm saying, where we ain't got to worry about shit not having books for the next school year. I know when I went to my school, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't even take books home. Like, that's a big deal to me. Like, I want to be able to leave some shit and do some shit for the schools that I went to where, shit, everybody got books to take home. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, they got different programs, different teachers, and just different, all kind of different things, and the best education. Like, we giving our next generation all the assets, everything they need to be the best them they can be. Like, that's what the hell I want to leave behind. Like, I want to leave behind shit like that. Like, fuck all this other bullshit. Getting fly, going out, doing all this shit. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to be able to give something that's going to show the fruits of my labor, and then people gonna appreciate that, and they can pass that shit back again. You know.
All right. It's great you saying all this. I thought about Nipsey when you was saying all that, and it's funny because you in No Hype, you got a bar in there talking about you signed yourself just like Nipsey.
I did.
And then here you are talking about, I'm trying to do this boom boom, but it's like, the thing is, but your skill as an MC is up there. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all seen what his dream ended up, you know what I'm saying, coming to, you know, as far as him getting Slauson together, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting his, you know what I'm saying? How he was just hustling, grinding.
That's
He wanted
real
it so bad
goals.
for his
Yeah.
block and stuff, and he put it on his back, and it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here it is, you saying, you talking, and it sound like, yeah, your drive, you ain't got no choice but to make it there because you want it too bad.
Yeah. It's only gonna happen. It ain't about if, it's about when. I'm not tripping about if I'm gonna get signed or if people gonna fuck with me, if I'm gonna get paid from this shit. It ain't if, it's when.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just a
that's
date
it.
on it. I'm
Yeah.
just waiting on the date. Shit.
Right.
What time is it?
Right. So what you telling all of us is when that, cause I'm pretty sure you rather have the fortune over the fame, but talented as you are, the fame is gonna get attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So you ready for that responsibility of being in that spotlight as far as fame? Because we see how a lot of these celebs lose their mind, or they wasn't ready, or some of them end up getting theirs earlier than what they was ready for. You know what I'm saying? Because their skill was so great, but deep down they just weren't ready for it. Would you say you would be ready for it? Like all the responsibility as far as, because you already be touring, you're gonna be in everybody's city every other day, every other week. You got to be in front of this camera, these cameras, this radio station, to where it's this is your job, this is your, you know what I'm saying, one of your streams, but this stream causes you to be physically out there. Would you say you'd be ready for that responsibility?
I feel like I am. Like, the thing about that is, I mean, so I'm going off and on subject. I remember the first time I manifested some shit in my life. Like, manifestation ain't nothing besides words. You know what I'm saying? You speaking something out in the universe. That's why I watch what the fuck I say. And the first time I manifested some shit, like, it happened so fast. I was like, whoa, like, I was scared to do it again.
Right,
Because
right.
I'm like,
Right.
that shit is really real. Like, what we speak is what's going to happen. So I feel like now, like, I literally, that's why it took me so long to put out my project, took me so long to give more of my craft, because I'm like, is this what I want? Do I want fame? Do I want to be paid? Like, I literally had to write down everything. Like, if I got $1 million today, what the fuck would you do to it? Where it needs to have a place. Everything needs to have a place. Where is it going to go? I literally have already wrote down a plan for when I get my first check. So now when I do get it, I'm not just thinking off the head like, oh, let me go buy 10 Mercedes. Let me go ahead and buy this fat ass house. Like, nah, people think about buying all this shit, but everything got upkeep. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can buy $1 million house,
Right.
but shit, it might cost you, shit, $100,000, $50,000 to keep that motherfucker. So I feel like you gotta, like, I put a budget, like, okay, I don't want to be one of the motherfuckers that just blow my first check on stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because we
right.
love to shop. People love to buy nice things. It's good to treat yourself.
Right.
But at the same time, like, I want to have something to keep going that's going to hold me over for a while and shit, because you never know what's going to happen next. So my worst fear is going back to living in the fucking poverty. I don't want to live,
Right.
I don't want to live in the hood no more. I grew up in the hood. I don't want to do it no more.
Right.
I don't want to do it.
Right.
You know, so shit. So now I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck what it is. You ain't never gonna see me wearing designer, none of that shit. Like, unless it's given to me, gifted, look, Nike. That's as far as it's gonna go.
Right.
Because my worst fear is just shit, not being able to take care of my daughter and not being able to take care of her because of stupid shit, because I mismanaged money. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Right.
That don't even make sense.
Right.
You had this, but now you ain't got shit to show for it besides you got a whole bunch of purses.
Right.
Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool on all that shit.
Right.
So, that's my biggest thing right there, is just being able to manage, like, my time, where my money goes. And I feel like I'm ready for my blessing, because I've prayed so much, and I just have an understanding with God at this point, where I know what the assignment is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not tripping off of nothing else. I mean, shit, I've dealt with my shit of being in certain situations, or like wanting to be that girl or wanting to have shit that wasn't needed, or times of mishandling shit and resources and situations and mishandling my blessings. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I've been in situations where I mishandle my blessings, and I feel like now when I do get this big blessing, like I can't mishandle this, because if I do, like I don't know when it's gonna come again.
Right.
So yeah, I'm ready for it.
Right. It's crazy. I tell people that all the time. Opportunities do come, but if you don't take advantage of it right there, you might not see it again probably for another 30 years.
No, for real.
You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying? They come, but
It come, but people feel like, you know what I'm saying, because I was blessed this much, oh, I'm gonna be blessed triple again. Yeah, you can be if you do right the first time.
Right.
But if you fuck that shit over and you treat it like it ain't shit, like it's some regular shit, then
Right.
nah, that's
Right.
not gonna come again.
Right.
You
It's
like
funny,
you gonna have to sit on the bench for a little bit for it
It's
to
funny
come
'cause
back like
it's crazy
that.
because what you saying, a lot of people talk the same way you talk, but except they just saying it because they know that's what they supposed to say and that's how they supposed to think. But none of them really putting their best foot forward to exercise those disciplines as far as managing money, understanding where the number's supposed to be and what's the best, you know what I'm saying, direction to go. Because people, from assets to liabilities to investments, you know what I'm saying, people that ain't educating themselves well with it. So
Yeah.
I'll say you ahead of the game a whole lot because you got yourself disciplined you got your mind disciplined already, and you know yourself as a person to know, okay, that's not important. This is important. This can make me more money. This can continue to make money by itself if it's over there. Boom, boom. Like, you already getting yourself ready for business.
Yeah.
So, and it's crazy because you're an artist, a musical artist. And a lot of times you see through history, musical artists, they don't understand business. They don't read contracts. And they just out there for the fame. They thinking, oh, man, I'm getting everything, not knowing that the label is paying for all this and all this and all this. And you signed off on it. So you thinking, no, we finna make all this money because we've been touring. Like, nah, we've been spending all this money to make you tour.
Yeah.
But you weren't finna get that. You be in the, what's their name, the TLC situation.
No, well, this is the thing. Like, people don't even understand. Like, I've never just craved attention. Like, I don't really care for everybody to look at me like that. Like, it's never. I mean, I feel like just the person I am, sometimes it gravitates to me. But I've never been the person where I just like I'm just thirsty for it. So that just don't even it don't even wiggle me a little bit. But at the same time, like, shit, you see all these situations and you see the movies and stuff, and people, they watch them like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. They stupid as fuck. But it's like, you can say somebody's stupid from the choices and everything that they did, but sometimes when people want something so bad, they don't even think straight. That's why I have had to discipline myself to, you know what I'm saying, be the way I am. Like, I read so much. Like, I take 3 hours out of my day to read and write. Like, 3 hours is literally dedicated to me reading and writing every day. So I've had, you know what I'm saying, like, right now, I'm full freelance. Like, I do everything by myself. I pay for my own videos. I pay for my own content. Pay for anything that's being done. It's coming out of my pockets. Like, I don't have any management. I don't have none of that shit right now. And it's not because I can't have it. Like, I've had people offer me shit, but at the same time, like, shit gotta make sense.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You can tell me, I'm gonna pay you this much, we're gonna do this. Oh, yeah, okay, well, let me read over this shit. And if it ain't fit for me, like, I'm not gonna do it all because you're gonna put me in a situation where I'm gonna get more attention. That's cool, but that's not the goal at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, I have to build my fan base to be able to make more money and shit, but at the same time, like, things have to make sense for both parties. It has to make sense for me as well. And I have to look out for myself first because I have to be the best me so I can be the best person for other people. I have to be the best AB so I can be the best mama to my kids. So I can be the best, you know what I'm saying, sister, be the best cousin, be the best auntie, be the best daughter. Like, I have to look out for myself and understand shit so I can give people the best of me. And I feel like that's why, shit, the people that do love me, why they love me, because I don't half-ass shit. I give people, it's all or nothing.
If you ain't noticed, if you just think about yourself, you top tier in my books. So pretty much that's what I'm doing for the whole show. I'm bringing in top tier acts,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs, musical artists, you know what I'm saying, authors, business owners, you know what I'm saying?
And I believe in it too. Like, just from the stuff that you've done thus far, like, that I was able to see and that you sent me, like, you do a really good job.
Yeah.
And so I believe in it. Like, I know you're going to do good. Like,
I appreciate that too. But I appreciate that. But if you can't, and if you probably noticed that, like, dang, this dude really a fanboy. But I really am. But
shit, I'm a fan too. I was like, when you hear me, I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, he dope. Like, shit.
for real.
Ain't shit. People be making it seem like it's a big deal when you appreciate somebody's craft. I don't care. Like, it's a difference between that and, like, just being on somebody's jock. Like, it's like, it's not, I feel like that is like when you hyping somebody up that you really don't like, but you're doing it because everybody else likes it. It's like, nah, shit. I like your shit. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's how I feel about you. Like, I love, like, I'm glad I got to, and it's crazy, I got to see you live first. And I love live performances over studio, but your studio and your live both slap. That's why I started this, because we, you know what I'm saying, we from Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? And it really, I can't just say it's Oklahoma, but when we say that, really, when I think about it, it's really just our community, you know what I'm saying, our culture, because we don't support and push people like we need to. Like you said, some people just want to be on this person's jock because everybody else is doing it, and they faking the funk. But I'm just one of them people like, man, forget it. Everybody else ain't doing it, or they think, oh, no, this is, you know what I'm saying, since everybody on this, I mean, I can do this for you. What do you think you can do to help change, or to help change the narrative as a culture, as far as us seeing each other in a light? Cause we talked about it earlier, but just something that, you know what I'm saying, what do you think our next move should be to get all of us on the same mindset as far as helping each other out, not trying to put somebody's status over another, especially when they not good, especially when they ain't good. Cause there's a lot of mediocres out there that people boosting, and I'm like,
I say, shit, even with the mediocre, the best is only who the fuck the best is to you. Like, I can say I'm the best, somebody else can say they the best, this person can say they the best, and 10 people can say you the best, but these people feel like you not. Like, fuck all that. Do you, and shit, the best advice I can give is, shit, if one of us win, we all fucking win. That's what people gotta understand. Like, if one person win, we all win. Especially if that person that is winning is somebody that's willing to reinvest back into more of us winning. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But sometimes I feel like people are more into seeing people in a winner's position that's not meant to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It takes more to be a leader than everybody liking how you dress. Mm-hmm. It takes more into being a leader than, you know what I'm saying, you got the most friends. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, a leader is somebody that you know, you can spot from a mile away. Like, you know what I'm saying, I might not like everything about how this person look or everything they do, but you know what I'm saying, like, if they say, hey, if they have a concept of we should do this and go this way, and majority of us will do that shit, that's a leader right there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to start putting the ball in a different court and trying to push people that we know want to bring more people like themselves up to their level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the best at everything I do and the highest person is me. Nah, I want somebody that's gonna show me. I want a fucking teacher my damn self. Right. I don't always want to be the teacher. I want to be a student. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's always room to elevate, to learn, to be better. I'm not the best at what I do because, like I said, yeah, I've been writing since I was 9, but I'm just now starting to perform 2 months ago. So who's the fuck to say where the fuck I'm gonna be in the next, you know what I'm saying, 5, 6, 7 years? Right. You know, I'm gonna learn how to be a better performer from somebody else that is performing. Somebody else is gonna teach me how to perfect my craft even more. So we just gotta, instead of wanting to be on that crab in the barrel type shit and, I gotta be the first one to do this. I gotta be the, man, fuck being the first. Just be the best you. Right. And that's when shit's going, because Michael Jordan wasn't the first basketball player, my nigga. Right. Shit, but he the greatest, and Brian, you know what I'm saying, outdid him. But people don't understand that your student is always going to shine more than you if you're a good teacher. Mm-hmm. So if whoever I bring up after me, you know what I'm saying, to teach them all my ways and how I write and my style and shit like that, I can only expect them to be before or to be able to be at a different level than what I am right now. because I taught you shit. I want you to be better than me if I'm teaching you some shit.
Right.
Like, and we just gotta stop being in competition and understand like shit. If one of us win, everybody fucking win. And that's what I want to see. I want to see us win as a culture. Man, I wish it was people was more excited for the BET Awards. Even, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, bring the Source Awards back, my nigga. That's some shit I want to do.
I said that a few years
You know
ago.
what I'm saying? Fuck all this other shit. I'd rather do some shit for us and our shit be on the same level as the Grammys. People complain about that type of shit all the time, but it's like, start some shit for us. Start some shit. Start some shit for this person. People complain all the time. Oh, why they? All these D1 colleges got all the money. Well, start fucking investing in some HBCUs, nigga. Like,
No, right.
shit.
Right.
One win, we all win. If
Right.
people start investing, if we start investing more into ourselves, and I'm not saying like it's bad to spend our money or to support people outside of us, because I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't go and open up a new motherfucking Chinese restaurant and say I make the best sesame seed chicken and people fucking with it and I expect all the Asians to come buy my shit. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to build a household name for ourselves first, and then all the other shit is gonna come after that. You know? Like, and quit thinking of I want to be the best one to do it. I want to be the first one to do the shit. Yeah, it's cool to go down in history as the first, except for shit. Every time when you're the first person to do it, you normally ain't the greatest one to do it.
Right.
Shit.
Especially ain't the last.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be the last. People gonna keep on doing that shit after you,
Right.
and they gonna start doing it better than you. They gonna
Right.
figure out your ways, your tricks, and
Right.
they gonna be like, oh, okay, I know how to take this shit up a notch.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck about being the
Right.
first.
Right. It's like everybody want to be the pioneer. Everybody can't be Bruce Lee. Everybody can't be Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Tyson. You know what I'm saying? These are like these are some great.
Your calling is your calling.
Your calling, yeah.
Your calling is your calling. And trust me, if it's your calling, you ain't gotta chase the shit. It's gonna chase you.
Exactly.
Like you don't have a choice but to do the shit because it's chasing you. You can't run from that shit. So when people keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," why are you doing all this for that? Why you putting so much effort into it? You making shit. Motherfuckers turn their back and be like, you know what? You're doing too much. That's what it feels like to the universe. You're doing too much right now. Like I don't even want to entertain that.
Right.
Just do you, and it's gonna come. Like whatever you put in, you gonna get back. And as long as it's genuine, because a lot of times, sometimes people do shit and they really don't want to do it, and then they wonder why they didn't get the best results.
Where did you get your style from? Like, cause you got a unique style, but is there any artist that you looked up to? Nobody in the industry or somebody you pattern yourself after of?
I literally be getting my shit like an hour before. If I can't find nothing where I was like, fuck, let me run and grab something real quick. And I just be wanting to be comfortable. Like, I just love being comfortable. I feel like when I'm uncomfortable, I look uncomfortable. So I just be like, shit, let me just throw on like a little cool little song and go do this. And shit, that was one of the biggest things for me too. Like, damn, should I try to present myself a different way? But
What MCs did you grow up listening to?
okay, so all my favorite artists is 90s hip hop dudes. But I don't just like hip hop, so I ghostwrite every genre. Like I like country music, I like rock. I was listening to Fall Out Boys on the way here. Like, so Pac, I mean, I feel like that sounds so generic, but they just so dope. Like Pac and Biggie, like of course, like them is like my fucking favorites. I love the fuck out of Bob Marley. Like, shit, that's my daughter's favorite artist. Like I love Bob Marley, I love Stevie Wonder. I love Frank Sinatra. I know that sounds weird as fuck, but
I do too.
I love Frank Sinatra.
No, I like that style too. I like low key. Cause I like Michael Bublé.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, cause he got that type of style.
Man, Michael Jackson. I'm trying to think who all in my playlist. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, I'm an old school. Like, I love old school music. Like, that's just my shit.
But it's crazy you say that though, cause you got that feel of a '90s artist. You know what I'm saying?
90s music and 70s music. That's my favorite too. I fuck with 80s too, like,
I do too. Yeah,
but
yeah.
90s
I know
and
you.
70s, you gonna get me right
I
there.
say that all the time. I tell people all the time. I say, man, I think the '70s is my favorite genre of all time. If I had to pick one,
I feel like I should have been born in the 70s, but if I was born in the 70s, I'd probably be, I don't know, I'd probably been well. Like,
cause they got down
too
back in the
much
day.
going on.
They
It
got
was
down.
too much going on in the 70s shit.
Too much stuff going on. But that's like, I feel like the 1970s really spent off every genre of music, like everybody's genre of music. That's where it spent
Man.
off from rock, from the soul, from
That was a crazy
pop.
era. That was a really
and that's
crazy
where everything
era.
is sampled from.
Yes.
The
Yes.
70s.
That was just the age of just like creatives or something like.
Yeah, the creators.
And I'm real big
pioneering.
on astrology and shit too. Like, but that era right there, I need to see like some astrology shit on that because that was really a crazy era.
Right, like
With the
literally,
music shit.
like everybody's like stuff you ain't never heard before.
The
never
samples they
felt
use,
how
like-
you could like the way they put music together, and the way people do music today. Literally, they did it in the '70s.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And James Brown was a big part of that, but he started his stuff in the '60s. But a lot of, especially the funk, he started that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way they took that and evolutionized it, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Confunction, or you know what I'm saying? You got the Fantastic Voyage. You know what I'm saying? All these songs, these musical artists, the '70s really spent off. Even like you said about Fall Out Boys, but I got Queen in my playlist.
Hey, listen. I did a dope ass little bar and I had to put Queens in that shit too. But yeah.
What was
shit.
that bar? I'm saying nothing.
Hey, man. I want to tell you what is coming.
I got you.
Coming soon.
Then I thought we were
But
finna
I
get an
also
exclusive.
like shit like, you said exclusive?
I thought we were finna get an exclusive. It's all
Yeah, I'll give you some because I know it's not, okay, so this is going to be, I probably got something that I
good.
said.
Bet.
Hey, BB on the paper like Mitch and Ace Boogie. Keep my pistol tucked so not I don't boogie. Smile in my face but still a little goofy. But I rock your shit like Queens, you little pussy. Never ever ran from a bitch in my life. Huh, her skin, pussy, and my rhymes are the type. Outdo a bitch, then the hoe in the fight. Well, welcome to the ring, bitch. My name Mike.
That's hard. See, we gonna say we got this exclusive. We gonna let y'all.
Exclusive. You hear me?
For real though, correct? Yeah, I got Bohemian Rhapsody on there. Don't Stop Me Now on there. Yeah.
But I like that player type shit too. Like I love Too Short. Like one of my favorite songs is Too Short. I'm a player. Like Too Short, Pimp C. Like
R.I.P.
yeah, rest in peace, Pimp C. Like that's my type shit. I think that's where I be getting like my shit talk from. Like when I be talking my shit, like this dude told me the other week. He said, "Hell no, I be listening to your songs. Like you got too much of that. You know what I'm saying? That P shit in you." I'm like, man, that be that you know that.
But look at it. But a lot of people appreciate Pimp C's music though. Like,
On me, but it's always the man that talk like that. It's never the woman. That's
Right.
All, you know.
right, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I felt like Meg was on there for a little bit. Not on the level as you. I in my eyes, lyrically, ain't nobody really touching you. But
This nigga gonna start some shit.
I hope I do. Look, I hope I do. Cause the more y'all talk, the more it push my ratings.
He made me snort. No. That was exclusive too.
Got this exclusive, man.
Nah.
But for real though, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell, you know what I'm saying, your influence came from them artists in them decades and eras because you can hear it through music. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can really like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Not like I said, everything I thought, you proven right. You proven right, you know what I'm saying, which is great, you know what I'm saying, because everything about it is legendary. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no prophet. I ain't no prophet, y'all. But she gonna be considered a legend one day. You know what I'm saying? Like she, you know what I'm saying? She's a little one. You know what I'm saying? She gonna. I don't see how it can't happen. But I really feel like I've been saying it all interview. You gonna be the one to really like, cause we got people that's doing stuff in Oklahoma, but like I said, we ain't got nobody who's as an icon, city is attached to them to where it has some type of clout behind it. You know what I'm saying? Or got some type of attachment behind it where it's like heat, just like, you know, Jay-Z Brooklyn, T.I. Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know what city they repping and how much power they name in that city has hand in hand. I feel like that's really like that girl AB, OKC. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be you one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be, cause right now really, you know what I'm saying? There's a few others, but you number one for me. I hope I start some stuff.
You about to make me drop a song today. Fuck it. I'm about to drop this song today, man.
Nah, but for real though. So yeah, so a lot of your influence you say came from the 90s and come from the 70s, which is good because you're a historian. I ain't gonna say you're a historian to, you know what I'm saying, to the music, but because you just know your music. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I know good music. I love music so much. Like,
and the fact you pulling from the 70s out there, you definitely know some good music.
Yeah, I love good music. Like, it just makes you feel good. My daughter said to me one day, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love Bob Marley. He makes me feel so good inside." I said, "You right. Like, that shit, dude. Good music just make you feel good. Like,
it do. It's crazy. I was watching the versus battle with Steve Harvey and the Earth, Wind & Fire and the Isley Brothers, and he said something about good music. He said, "I don't care who making the music. If it's good music gonna be appreciated."
yes.
And I low-key probably summarized some of that, but that's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
I know I didn't say it word for word, but that's pretty much what he said. Like, good music is good music. I don't care what genre it's in. When you hear it, you're gonna recognize it for being good music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, I got Queen in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, I got my Soul Brothers up in there. I got the Isley Brothers and all them in there. But I got Queen. I got one song of Miley Cyrus, which is her Midnight Sky. And muggers, I don't know, I like the song. It reminds me of the 80s. It reminds me of the 80s though, and she tapped into the 80s feel. And I love that Bruno Mars is tapping into the old school.
Oh man, I don't even know why I didn't say Bruno is like that motherfucker. Listen, that man is. He is cold. He's just like, he's so ahead of his time, but yet so behind his time at the same time. Like, what the fuck is, I don't even know how to even put it together, but I can't wait to work with that man. Like, that's like a goal. Like, it's crazy because when I like do some writing and shit, I'll think of artists like, damn, what artist, like, what's my dream artist to work with? Let me write a hit for them real quick. Like, and I just write like, so I literally got a catalog like that says Bruno Mars.
And you know it's gonna be he get on there, like him and Anderson .Paak.
Stupid.
Song, I like remind me of the
What?
Delphonics. Like y'all tapped into the Delphonics so perfectly, 'cause that's what that
Man.
whole song feel like, a Delphonic song.
That thing is crazy.
You
Like,
hear me? So yeah, so AB, that girl AB and Bruno on the same track. Ew, give me chills thinking about it. Yeah, I got Bruno. I got something I want him on too. You know what I'm saying? It's just him being Bruno, because he got his live performances like no other. He's one of the greatest performers
man.
out there. Like literally, ain't too many live performers out there touching him. You may be good vocally or this, but no, he puts on a show.
Yeah.
He puts on the show. He should have been him at the Super Bowl, not anyway. That's a whole nother podcast. That should have been Bruno at the Super Bowl again, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, the fact that you're a student of the game, you know your music, and the fact that's what's influenced you, this is a great thing. How did you get the name That Girl AB? How did you get that name?
So my real name is Bleep Bleep. First name start with A, last name start with a B. And I just used to have, like, my homies, like, to just say, like, be funny, like, A-B. Like, okay, my name ain't that long, nigga. So, I mean, whatever. But they start saying that, and then when I just, like, start introducing myself as in the music and shit, I say A-B, and then people are like, who? Like, who? And I'm like, that girl A-B. Like, so, shit. So I just rocked with it like, shit. That girl A-B. Like, that's who I am. Who A-B? That girl A-B, nigga. That's who.
Hey, I feel that. It's a cool little name though. I listen like that girl A-B. Like you said, you got it in your lyrics talking about if you didn't know my name, I bet you know now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said it twice. You said it a couple times on the chase. Like is it Life on Top? No, it's not. Is Life on Top? You said that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I be listening to music. Told you, I'll be playing your music out.
That's what it's here for. That's what you're supposed to do, man. Spin that shit.
I want people to be encouraged and pushed to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, you on this show because you helping me create the standard that I'm trying to push. So, if people want to talk about agendas, this is my agenda, to make everybody better with their craft. And if y'all really don't think she that dope and if y'all got something to say, we got a stage right behind her. And I'm pretty sure she don't mind battling a couple men or women or kids.
Hey, look, grandmas, daddies, kids, whoever can get it. Whoever.
Anybody can get it. And before we shut this down, I heard a freestyle. It was at the way. It was after she you know what I'm saying, she did Life on Top twice. And then she ended up freestyling. And she was going and just going. And I'm like, she ain't stumbling or nothing. Like just like the words just flowing off of her mind, just rolling off her tongue. So yeah, I don't think y'all really want to battle. But before I do shut it down, have you collaborated with anybody down here yet? Like,
yeah, I have.
For real?
Yes, one of my favorite artists from Oklahoma City.
Who that?
We got some shit coming soon.
Okay. Well, we gonna be waiting on that.
Yeah, Miles Deli from Sativa Profits. That's my dog. Mm-hmm. He's such a good performer, such a just dope ass artist, just a fucking creative ass person. Like, and I'm just so happy that he asked me to be a part of his project, and I'm on that. I actually collabed with Courtney Lachey as well. She's on one of my projects with me. She was on a song with me. And I got some other stuff like in the works that I'm supposed to be doing pretty soon. Oh, and Ronnie, yeah. Me and Ronnie, we've done something together. He haven't put it out yet. But, yeah, I'm open to collabing with dope artists, other artists as myself. And shit, I'm just ready to just push and get a world just what the fuck they need.
Right.
You know?
So, where can everybody reach you at?
All right, so my Instagram, That Girl AB, Facebook like page, That Girl AB. Twitter is that_girl_AB. That's the only one that's different. Everything else is That Girl AB. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Tidal, any music platform, any streaming platforms you can find me on at That Girl AB. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay up, and shit, hit a comment, hit the likes, like whatever y'all want to do. Support, reach out. If you like a song, let me know what you think about it. I always reply back. I ain't fucking Hollywood, I ain't bougie and all that shit. So I don't care, like, I'm gonna reply back. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all for y'all support, for the love, for viewing this shit. And I appreciate you,
No problem.
King Thomas, for having me, you know.
No problem.
Having me. And I appreciate you too.
My boy Brandon over there. Brandon Hill over there.
Yeah.
From Muskogee, you know what I'm saying? He putting on.
Yeah, this was really dope, man. I appreciate y'all. That Girl AB on everything. We out.
We out.
Or get
I got my stems.
Or get the stems and just come up here and have it mixed. Just get the stems and have it mixed and
Okay, because I'm
throw
like,
that joint out there and then shit. If it
I'll
does
bring the stems back to you because I don't know. I guess when I be in certain moods, when I record certain things, I'll be like, ooh.
If it does what it's supposed to do, I'm saying the shit is dope.
Re-recording.
If it does what it's supposed to do, then he gonna be reaching you.
Yeah.
The producer, he gonna reach you
Nigga,
because
I
he gonna
need
want
that.
he gonna
I
yeah he
need
gonna
that.
want he gonna want
Okay.
that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying once he starts seeing, once you get over 2 million streams or 1 million streams, he gonna be looking for you. The song is dope. You can definitely it just gotta get in the right hands or.
Brought AB to the show. So please show your love and tap in with her. Make some noise for that girl, AB. Make some noise for that girl.
Really rockin' and rest. We just came to dance just to take away the stress. They looking at the news like what the fuck's next? Another black man, he was killed on the steps. Ain't nobody else invited to the cookout this shit. Till 12 plus over and we feel no business. And yeah, you like my style, but the vision is clear. That you love my culture, but you hate my black skin. You a dance to my music, go on show me love. Got my black ass waiting on the Grammy for what? Ain't going to the Oscars, just some dead ass shit. I'd rather keep you with my niggas in the hood. You ready, bitch, my niggas fucking with me. So who was you? Want me to entertain your ass like some jigaboo? Rather throw my middle fingers up and say fuck me. Cause the numbers don't lie, I don't trust you. When I'm at what's like? I don't need lots of wars for no hype. When I'm at what's like? I don't need lots of wars for no hype. When I'm at what's like? I don't need lots of wars for no hype. Hey, when I'm at what's like? I don't need lots of wars for no hype. Hold on, I signed myself just like Nip Day. Cause a real nigga can't be controlled by bread. I'd rather take a donation before I sell my mouth. So you can leave my family poor spread with no down check. See, they love a nigga when they not educated. Not just buy the houses and the cars, but they hella racist. Rather keep my eyes on the prize and stay dedicated. I did this shit for the culture, so I'm dedicated. Who we becoming, what I'm bouncing, what I'm talking the truth. Now my ancestors speaking to a bitch in the booth. They bless me with the wisdom and I give it to you. I did this shit from the heart, so it's nothing to prove. I give my all to my niggas like it's nothing to lose. Dropping gems on the head like I make me new. With an all black suit, like my name Jack Cruz. Little bitch from the ghetto, but I pay my dues, nigga. T.O.P.